Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is the bull market index. I'm looking at it on the 10 minutes, which you can see here. That's the 10 minutes view, okay? And it's just the market where you can essentially day trade. You can only trade within the day. You can't carry it overnight because the market resets overnight. So it doesn't even allow you to hold the trade, I don't believe. I haven't actually tested that out yet, but like when you try and set the end time for the market, it will basically not allow you to end it the next day. So you have to end it on the same day. So I'm assuming, and that means you have to close the trade, or the trade has to end before the end of the trading period, which is the end of the day, I suppose. Okay, so I've been studying the past and the present, and so I just realized that what market does. And yesterday I decided to just get in with £30 because that was the limit I'm set to be able to trade for the month. Okay, after doing a lot of studying of this market. And I essentially got in a buy, and I had the potential to win, I believe about 30 to about 33%, because I went in with £30 and he told me I had the potential to get back £10, just over £10. So I guess that's 33% on top of my money. Okay, so I did that. Now, the thing with this, I had this set at the end time. So I wasn't sure if at the end time, even if the money, because I could see the profit that I was making as the market was moving. Okay. And it was like, it was a little bit. So I was confused whether I needed to close the trade manually when it gets to the profit maximum that I'm allowed to get from this trade, or if I could essentially just let it close at the set time, which means it would now give me the payout it said, because it closed in the direction that I said. So even if, let's say I was going in profit and it was showing me £7 or something, for example, okay, and if I just let it close at the time I said it to close, and I believe I said it to close around 10:30, like I took out the trade before 10:30 p.m. So if my trade, say, was at £7 and it closed at 10:30 p.m., would that give me the payout of auto payout of £10, whatever, or would I just get that £7? I was not sure about that side of things. And because you can't exactly set alerts on this, I couldn't set an alert for when market got to a certain area that I was hoping it would get to. Basically, I had it set here, which is at the resistance of this previous channel that broke out. I had it set here. I would have set here if I could set an alert, but I had this line here, so not a set alert, because you can't set an alert here, which is annoying. So as market moved, I think I ended up closing, let me see. Yeah, I essentially ended up closing around here, which is a bit of a bummer, I believe, because I could have made more on the trades, or should I say the maximum that they were allowed to give me on the trade, which is 33% on top of what I staked. Okay, so because I can't set an alert, and I really wasn't into watching the market for the whole day, but maybe I will do it properly, watch the market for the whole day, and then see what happens if I get the payout, or if I just get what's showing on my account, the profit that's showing on my account at the time. So that's essentially it. What market does is, as soon as it closes, it tends to open back up, usually with a reset, and the reset leads it to drop back down. So right now I'm looking at it, and I was looking at previous, because this took it down here. It's already gone past the bottom of this channel. So I had to look at the history of what market has done. So looking at the history, I saw obviously this area, but market already dropped past that. So I now saw this area right here. Okay. So I put a line there, and I went further back just to see. I also saw this area here. Okay. And I put a line there, and I went further back. I think it's probably too further back, but I also put a line here as well, just to show, because market has already dropped past the channel it broke out of, which is this one. I'm looking for all the other bottoms, I suppose, if that makes sense. I'm looking for all the other bottoms to look for where to get an entry, and to find an entry, like, and the thing is, you don't even have to get in right at the bottom. Let me tell you this trade right now. I didn't get in here or here. Like, guys, I essentially got out of this trade. Wait, I think I got in this trade like here or something. And I ended up getting out here, I believe, something like that. Anyway, so I didn't stay in the market long, and I didn't get in the market perfect, but it's good to try and get in as perfect as possible so that your drawdowns, because obviously when the market is going against you, you're having drawdowns, guys, and you do not want that drawdown to go and wipe your stake out. So even though I didn't get in right yesterday, I got in at a decent area, so my drawdown, was manageable, and I still managed to get out in profit. But with today's one, obviously, I have a limit of £30 trading on my account. I am still speaking to customer service to remove that. I don't know if they might remove that in my next cycle, which is the cycle of, I think they said to me, the last customer support I spoke to told me I set it on the 4th of September. Now, we've had the 4th of October gone, so I might need to wait to the 4th of November before that can take effect if they do remove it. Okay, so we'll wait and see how that happens, because at the moment I can only stake £30 in a month, which is very little, and I'm really annoyed about that, but what can you do? So I've already staked that £30 yesterday, and I made £7 something, but I could have made more. I just didn't want to watch the market, and I didn't know if I needed to wait for the market set time to close and if I would get like a full money or whatever. So I just closed out at £7 something, which isn't the 33% of the £30, but still it's something. Making that money out of staking £30, that's a decent amount. But I'm looking, as the market dropped, I'm expecting market to go to the upside. As you can see, this is the areas that I've highlighted at the bottom here. Okay, and yeah, so it looks like it's bouncing off here, because this bottom, it goes quite far deep below. So going into the 3 minutes, I'm just going to go to, I look at the trading view chart as well. I look at it in the 3 minutes. This is the same market in 3 minutes. This is it on DTrader, on the actual market on the actual platform. And this is the trading view version of it, which is much clearer when you look at it in 3 minutes. I've been monitoring it, okay? And I can see it's breaking up to the upside. So essentially, if I could trade this, guys, I would have essentially got in here, because obviously market is about to break up here. But you can still get in like after it's broken up. Like this candle essentially has closed above. So you would look to maybe get in here as well. So this could be a perfect entry spot, guys. I probably would have gone in here. And I do have in mind that, of course, there's the other bottom area that I highlighted, but that's fine, because the upside you're going to get through the day is going to be perfectly fine for you. You're going to get like a good upside. It's going to go all the way up here, guys, and it's going to go past this area. So essentially, market could take you here. When it takes you here, that stakeout, or the payout you're going to get for your stake, should I say, is probably going to be, you would have already made it by the time market gets here. So you could look to close here, I suppose, but essentially it's up to you. But of course, there's this zone to pass first. So when the market gets here, it might play around a bit, come back and retest this area before going back up. But essentially, market is going to go up. And if I could trade this, I would have traded to the upside. And I'm still not going to put more money in my account until I get all the issues that I have with the reef being a pain in my behind. Once I get all the issues sorted, then I plan to fund my account with £1,000, and then go with it from there. So I'm hoping to essentially make each day I trade this market, because this market, I'm looking at it because it resets. Oh, this is making a lot of noise. Let me close it for now. Okay, I think that was US 100. I traded that yesterday. Anyway, so looking at this, So I'm essentially expecting market to at least get here through the day, who knows, but it will get here, possibly play around before you get to further upside, guys. So let's wait and see, because technically what I'm showing you here on the 3 minutes on this zone here, it's actually here, I believe. Right, let me look at it again just to be sure. Yep, it's literally here. And trust me, market is probably going to go further more than that. But either way, that's what I would have traded. If you can trade it, you don't have the problems I have. If you're in Europe, I don't think you have access to trade it. If you're in UK, you might have the problems I'm having, but you will have access. But you need to like deal with all the limitations that they have and requests for stuff to be removed and stuff. And if you're in Africa, you're not capped and you will not have issues. And Asia, I don't know, you have to check. So yeah, that's literally it. And I'm just looking at Indus because it's still on the upside, and I already got out of my buy that I did yesterday because I'm a scalper. So I'm just waiting for a new channel to form so that I can find my next trade for the day. At the moment, it's still on the upside, guys, for US 100. Pretty much it. Yep, this is what I was looking at. But, you know, I'm a safe trader. So essentially, I took out my trade here, even though I believe it was going to get here. So yeah, I essentially got in here, okay? And I wanted to see what market did here. It came back, did a retest again, because it retested here, and this is when I got in. And it went up, but then it came back down again, and then it continued up. So market played around quite a bit, but I was looking at this channel basically right here, this 15-minute channel, and already this inner channel had already broken out. So it was a choppy trade, but it was still kind of obvious of what would happen. So that's about it. If you can get it on this market, I would say get in on the buy. And when you get in, I would say you can also, another one I do want to mess with is this higher one. Okay, don't touch this. This is dangerous when I read the rules. Yeah, it's not something you want to mess with. Basically, it's like saying it will touch your entry or it won't touch your entry. It doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. But this one I would try, and this as well. So far, this is what I've tried. I'm still trying to get that cap removed from my account. Once I get the cap removed, we are good to go to make lots of profit, guys. So there you go. Okay, so in my last video, I did mention that I was going to do a competition. Well, I've been mentioning the competition, obviously, but I said I was in my next video, which is this one, that I would finally release the requirements for the competition. And so here it is. I had to give it some thoughts because I really haven't run a competition before. So here is the rules, okay, to enter the competition. And I said the competition is going to run for a month. So the competition will close on the same day, on the 14th of November, because we're 14th of September. 14th of October, guys. It's really early in the morning, so I'm gonna ramble on a bit. Okay, so you have to like all my uploads and live streams. So like all my videos, basically. Okay, I will check this and subscribe to my channel. If you already subscribed, obviously some of you probably already met all this quota. And there's a video where it's called how to give watch views effortlessly. I still can't pronounce this word, guys. Okay, so I'll just briefly explain how I said you can give me watch views or give any channel watch views without watching the full content, guys. It's really simple. So just go and watch that video. I don't just make up stuff in your head. You have to watch that video to see what I say and tell me what I said briefly of how you can give my channel or any other channel out there watch views, okay? And now go to another one of my videos and watch this for 5 minutes. That's not the same as this video. Yep. Post one of my videos on your active social media accounts and put a caption asking people to check it out, to like it, and to subscribe to my channel, okay? Put a caption like, oh, check out this channel about trading, something catchy, guys. Just put something that will draw people in, okay? And make sure you tell them to check it out, to like it, and to sub to my channel, okay? And it's not really hard to do all this, okay? When you do all of this, you can send the screenshot, okay, to Dani'sVerse@gmail.com. Now, bear in mind, this is for this week. We're running the challenge for 4 weeks. And to make sure you're being consistent and you're not actually just coming for the competition, guys, I'm not looking for freeloaders. I'm looking for people actually interested in, paying attention to my content. You would obviously have this already covered each week, but for the next week until the competition closes, so basically every week, number 3 and number 4, you have a new challenge. It will probably just involve watching another one of my videos. Basically, this is how I get you to watch my videos, basically earn the $100. So we will have 3 winners, okay? Each, you're going to win $100 each, okay? So next week, I'm going to post another part of the competition. So this is the first part of the competition. There's probably going to be 3 parts because on the 4th week is when the competition will be closed. So there would not need to be a new challenge, should I say, a new addition to the competition. So you have to do all of this and send screenshots of you posting stuff on your social media, okay? And also make sure you're liking, because I can check this, okay? But you can send me screenshots of whatever you can send me to prove it as well, okay? So it's completely up to you. But this one definitely needs a screenshot. Number 4, needs a screenshot, okay? And this one, you would actually need to watch it to be able to tell me what I said in the video, right? So you really can't escape this one. But I can check these 2 myself, so you can't get out of those. But I need a screenshot of this, okay? And next week there will be another replacement for 3 and 4, so you have to follow all the requirements each week. This is how I keep you consistent watching my video, and how you can get a chance to win $100, guys. So next week I probably will ask you to watch another one of my videos along with number 1 and 2, okay? That's really it. And yep, screenshot everything you can, and I will check the ones that I can check myself. And the competition will end on the 14th, and I'll probably announce the names of the winners on, it depends, because I don't actually have a specific days that I post videos. But the winners will be announced. Well, the winners will be notified, obviously, but the winners will be announced when I post my next video. So you'll get to know who won, okay? But they will get to know before you, because I will tell them straight away. When they send me an email, I will respond to their email. So when you send me an email, apart from your screenshots, make sure you put your name, your full name, okay? And also your WhatsApp number, because I will need to call you, because I'm not looking for people to try and cheat on this competition. Okay, so you need to have your number. I need to speak to you, okay, to make sure that you're not trying to enter the competition multiple times with multiple names. We're not about that life. Only one person per $100. We're not playing the, let's try and cheat and see if I can get all of the money for myself. Everybody needs to get a chance. There needs to be different people winning each $100, okay? So don't try and cheat. put your number there. I will actually call you to speak to you to make sure you're not the same person. I need your full name. I will call you and speak to you when the competition closes. So don't try and cheat. We're not about that cheating life, okay? Well, thank you for watching.